Greetings, class. My name is Carissa Gardner, fellow classmate for GEB 3213. I'm presenting to you in brief the foundations of business communication. I've compiled this presentation within video and some slides for you to follow along. Now would be a good time to adjust your audio. Let's begin. Hi. So, during this 4-minute presentation, we'll briefly review the foundations of business communication. Beginning with communication process, communication barriers, communication media choices, potential legal consequences of communication, and ending with ethics in communication. We begin with the communication process. Here's an image chart from Amy Newman's book, Business Communication, in person, in print, and online. I'm speaking today with a communication need to share the foundations of business communication. As a sender, I have chosen to communicate through a verbal message utilizing video and some slides. You, my peer audience, are my lateral network, as I'm not speaking to anyone above or below me as in the workplace. Now you can interpret and provide a response. Communication barriers. Although I am attempting to communicate on this topic, there can be barriers where you might not interpret this information correctly. It is important to keep content clear and concise and to keep in mind verbal barriers that your audience might not understand, like jargon or ambiguity. Secondly, nonverbal barriers, such as distractions, because I'm multitasking. Communication media choices. This assignment, although an oral presentation, I've decided to present in a video format mostly. It was not an email or brochure such as traditional communication channels. However, uploading this through YouTube is a social media platform required for this presentation as an attempt to provide a format similar as if I were in person presenting, making this a technology-based communication media. Be wise when choosing your communication media choice. Potential legal consequences of communication. In the business place, anything you write and say may become public if foregoing an investigation, which is important to note to pay careful attention to what you put in writing and what you say. Thus, our next slide, ethics and communication, which are usually defined by an organization on how to act, but you must consider professional, social, and individual ethics. Consider the following questions for ethical decision-making. Is the action legal? Does it comply with company policy? Who will be affected? Does this action comply with company values? And lastly, could you face repercussions? In summary, we have reviewed the 5 foundations of business communication: communication process, communication barriers, communication media choices, potential legal consequences of communication, and ethics in communication. Thank you for watching, and hopefully you may be able to apply these communication foundations in the workplace. This reference page now concludes our presentation.